Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and I'm very glad to have you here with me today. Today we're going to be talking all about hair, and that is because I get a lot of questions about my hair and you're probably wondering why, because it is up in a bun. You can't even see my hair right now, but it is very dirty and I need to wash it. And part of the point of this video is I'm going to try out some custom hair care by Prose. If you're unfamiliar, there are two brands in custom hair care. There's probably more than two, but the two most popular that I have seen are Prose and Function of Beauty. And Function of Beauty is just all over my YouTube. Everyone that I follow is being sponsored by them. And I haven't heard much about Prose. And me being an Enneagram 4, I don't want to go along with the crowd. I want to be different. So I decided to try out Prose for myself. Obviously, this is not sponsored by Prose, and even if it was, it would still be my honest opinion. You know, I kind of hate when influencers or YouTubers or whoever is like, not sponsored, this is my real opinion. It's like, so when you are sponsored, is it not your real opinion? Like, it kind of throws influencers under the bus because it makes it seem like when we are sponsored, we're just saying whatever we need to say to get the money, which is just not the case for, I'd say, a majority of people on the internet. So anyway, that subtle rant aside, let's talk about hair. As a young infant, I was born with a lot of hair. Like, a lot of hair. I was one of those kids that just had like, you know, 3 inches of black hair immediately. So that was good because it like got me on the right foot. But as I grew, you know, it got a little bit of a curl in it. My hair is definitely very straight. But when it is a little bit shorter, like maybe like here, it has a little bit more of a wave, but when it's long, it's just weighed down so much. So I should say also my hair is pretty thick. Over the years, it's gone a little bit thinner than it used to be. Like in high school, my hair was so incredibly thick, but now with age, you know, it's not as thick as it was when I was 12, which is fine. But it's always been this dark brown color. I've never dyed my hair besides one time in middle school. I got low lights, or I guess highlights, but they were like underneath my hair. Once I got to high school, I got a little bit of a grip and my hair wasn't as bad. And basically it was around sophomore year that I decided I wanted to grow my hair longer. And I started to ask Greta, you know, like, what can I do? What would you suggest? And she pretty much told me that if I wanted to have long, healthy hair, because I was getting longer hair, but it just was not very healthy, she suggested that I cut my hair every 3 months, and she would only have to cut off a little bit every 3 months, but that would ensure that my hair was growing at a like thick and healthy consistency. And once I started doing that, my hair grew exponentially. I think that the reason I am able to have long hair is largely due to genetics. So genetics play a really big role in growing your hair long. A lot of people ask me how I have such long hair, and I always say that first. Genetics, number one. Number two, I cut it super often, so it's able to grow long and thick, not just long, because a lot of people with long hair, it gets really stringy because they're not cutting it very consistently. I know that that's not going to be the case for everybody. Like, obviously I'm not a hair care expert, but that is what worked with me to get my hair to be really long. I also really minimized the amount of heat I was putting on my hair. And like I said, I've never dyed my hair like on a serious level, like other than the weird highlights in middle school, which I feel like is a really big contributing factor to the health of my hair. So thank God my mom never let me dye my hair blonde. There was a point in my life, you know, in my like self-loathing period that we all go through, I wanted to dye my hair blonde. And the reason for that was because I wanted to look more like my family, which is an entirely different thing. I don't look like my family, and it was always a big problem for me deep down. But anyway, the reason that I wanted to check out, you know, custom hair care. So let's talk about what I got from Prose. So this is the box. I'm sure that you guys have probably seen this before, but if you haven't, this is the box. It's very cute. The presentation is lovely. It came with this little letter inside, and to be honest with you, as a person with very long hair, I saw this and I was like, I spent $50 on this. Like, that is not very much product. Still a little bit concerned about that. I'm not sure, you know, how worth it will be, but I do not spend my money on dyeing my hair. I don't get eyelash extensions. Obviously, I don't have any makeup on right now, but like, I don't do anything like that. I don't get my nails done. I used to be an avid waxer. Well, I wax at home now, but that used to be my like self thing that I would do for myself. But I decided, you know, I don't do anything like that, so I might as well treat my hair well because it's really important to me, and it's probably the most striking thing about me, in my opinion. So yeah, I decided to try out some custom hair care because I do notice that my hair has a tendency to dry out a lot, and that could be because of my environment where I live, and it also could just be because of my products. So anytime I've talked to like a hair professional about the products that I used, they kind of like make a face, and I don't blame them, honestly. I was using like Tresemme or Pantene, which aren't bad, I don't think. I mean, my hair has been fine for years and years and years doing that. It's just, I don't think that it's like the greatest necessarily. So let's talk about my special formula. You basically create your own formula and custom hair care bottle just for Rebecca. That is me. You can see this is what the paper looks like. This is my shampoo, and you can see this is kind of like my formula. And something that I thought was really interesting about Prose was that they also take into consideration your environment when creating your mixture. And so living in Tucson, sometimes I look at like the UV rating, and most of the time it's above 5, like it's usually like 9 to 10, which is really high. Like that's pretty high. You're definitely gonna get a sunburn if you're outside for too long. Not even for too long, just for a few minutes, you'd probably get a sunburn. So anyway, this considers like your environmental impact, like the UV rays, water pollution, humidity, and wind. And so wind also affects your hair. And then it addresses your hair and scalp needs, which is if you have a presence of flakes, sebum, you know, if you're wanting to achieve more volume, if you're wanting to combat damage, and if you're wanting to combat dryness, which for me, my hair goals were more volume, more shine, more smoothness, which I feel like that's pretty standard. Like I don't usually have issues with dandruff or flakes or anything like that, or sebum. I wouldn't say that's a problem for me either. So in the shampoo, we have some heat protectant, we have some smoothing elements, which they're using fermented rice water. Interesting. We have a cleanser, and we have a conditioning agent, which I opted for silicone because well, okay, a lot of people usually opt out of silicone, I think, with this kind of stuff because it might not be the greatest, but silicone is kind of what makes your hair shiny, is my understanding. Like with the products that I was using, I think that was the concern that was present, is the silicone was a bad thing because it just kind of like sits on top of your hair. So I didn't opt out of silicone. I might regret that later. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see if it makes any difference with all of the other ingredients. But when I was reading about it online, the silicone that they used didn't seem bad. So I decided to keep using it. Something that I do appreciate about Prose is these pumps. So these pumps came, and basically they tell you to hold on to these pumps. So I guess when you re-up, you order your next batch, these pumps stay with you, so you're not throwing them away and, you know, getting a new pump every single time. So there is a little bit of a reuse element. These bottles, I don't know anything about whether or not they are recyclable or not. I'm assuming that they are, but as you can see, they are so small. I'm kind of having a hard time getting over how small they actually are, but I have sniffed them, and they smell absolutely delicious. So I'm pretty excited to try this out. I'm going to try it out today and then, you know, show you what I think right after I get out of the shower, but it smells divine. What smell did I get? The scent is something that you can also customize. I didn't know what I wanted to use because I don't know. Oh, fragrance. Ispahan. I'm definitely saying that wrong. Ispahan. And it smells absolutely delicious, and that's in the shampoo and in the conditioner. So it smells amazing. I don't know if I've ever had a shampoo or conditioner that smells like this. So anyway, I'm gonna go hop in the shower and we're gonna see what I think. And I am going to be doing an update, you know, in a couple weeks. I guess every week I'll give an update about what I think about my hair, or if I have any updates prior to that. So I hope that you enjoyed a little hair talk prior to this. And I know that throughout this video, I'll probably show you how I style my hair at some point, because I don't know, I think I might have gotten some questions about how I style my bangs. So anyway, let's go get in the shower. Welcome to my bathroom. I forgot to say earlier that I ordered this Prose hair care a long time ago, and it took a while to arrive. I think, sorry for the sound there. I forgot about my microphone. Anyway, so like I said, it took a long time for it to get to me. So basically, I was using a bunch of really random shampoos and conditioners. Actually, no conditioners for the last 2 weeks, which has been really weird. I haven't been using conditioner in a long time because I didn't have any extras laying around. Conditioner is always the first thing to go, honestly. So my hair definitely needs conditioner. Oh God, it's just like the lotion of all hair products. And maybe my hair was just like so used to conditioner that it just realized it could do whatever it wanted now that it doesn't have conditioner. But it's been a really big mess without it. So my hair is constantly tangled. It just like really diffuses my hair so that it lays flat. Yeah, so anyway, I'm brushing my hair out. I always brush my hair before I get in the shower because it's usually a lot easier to brush my hair when I get out of the shower if I brush it before I get in the shower. I also learned that with your dogs, if you get your dog's hair wet when they have like matting, it makes the knots like get even tighter. So I don't know, maybe it's the same for human hair. Fresh out of the shower. It is very humid in here, and I'm ready to tell you my initial thoughts. That was fine. On the instructions, it says 4 to 6 pumps. Well, you know, that'll do the trick. I started out with 5 pumps of the shampoo to see, you know, because the pumps matter. Pumps matter. Because that will basically tell you how long they're going to last. Like if you spend $50 so that you could have shampoo and conditioner for 2 weeks or a month. I think that really makes the difference. So we will see how long this bottle lasts. I'll probably record until I finish it, I think. We'll see. Anyway, so I used 5 pumps initially of shampoo, and it wasn't enough to get down to the length of my hair. And that is just kind of like a personal preference because I know that the actual like length of your hair doesn't necessarily need to be shampooed, but I kind of like it to be. So I did 6 pumps of shampoo, and that felt sufficient. And then as far as conditioner goes, I did 7 pumps of conditioner, which I always go through conditioner so much faster than anything else because I just like to lather my hair with conditioner. That is when it feels the best. And with this, I can't do that because 7 pumps was still not even like, I don't know, normal to what I would normally do. That didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It's not equal to what I would normally do. Normally I would put like a lot more, like almost my entire palm of conditioner, which is probably too much. So I would say that 7 pumps did well for my long hair. I started off with 6 and it just wasn't enough. So anyway, initial thoughts as far as the lather, it lathered up really great. The conditioner felt really nice. It smells really good. And yeah, now I'm gonna blow out my bangs to see how that feels, but I won't really know how the rest of my hair feels until a few hours because my hair takes a while to dry. So maybe I'll update you on that when I have that update, but for now, we're gonna blow dry my bangs. I'm just gonna show you how I do that. It feels really nice just brushing through, like no tangles, which is good. Like the last couple of times I've done my hair, I've washed my hair, it did not feel good. So what I do to blow dry my bangs, I separate out my bangs just like this, nothing special. And you know, sometimes I just let it air dry just like this, but I'm gonna blow dry it today because I want it to look nice. First, I will do just a once over to get it like so it's not dripping wet. And again, I did have my hair in a towel before, so it's not like super dripping wet, but just watch. And then I take my flat brush, and I just started doing this because the last time I got my hair cut, she gave me kind of a blowout and she did this and I was like, that's pretty cool. And also I should say my bangs are a little bit long right now. Normally I would be cutting them really soon, probably in like a week I'll need to cut them, if not sooner. But anyway, then I kind of go through just like this and just like blow dry it out flat, and it looks really nice. And that is it. That is how I style my bangs every day. And they're a bit fluffy right now because they're a little long, but they will flatten out. and yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, so that is the update as of now. I will see you probably in a couple of days for the next update. Hello, good morning. But I wanted to update you on my hair. So first of all, it's been, I think, 2 days. Like normally today is the day that I would wash my hair if I needed to, because I would wash my hair maybe every other day or every 2 days. So this is usually the day I would. Like my bangs still don't need to be washed. This is second day bangs, third day bangs, and I don't need to wash them. They feel totally fine, which is usually not the case. So that's definitely a good thing. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. And then the rest of my hair, I braided it last night just to keep it, you know, under control, but my hair feels really soft, and the bottom part kept its smell. The top part did not. Daniel let me know. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do, and I can't smell this part of my head like he can. So, but anyway, just wanted to quickly update. It's great. Such a pointless update. Doing great so far. Hello! It has been so long since I've updated for this video. I am now in my new home. So I kind of wanted to share with you what I think about Prose long term. I am happy to say that I reordered. The scent that I actually had before is no longer available, which is really sad because it smells so good. And okay, hey. Yeah, I got a lot of compliments on my hair whenever I would wear it, so I almost want to just like savor this last bit that's left. But when did I order this? It was a long time ago, and it lasted me until almost November. The bottles are about $25 each for shampoo and conditioner, so you're spending like 50 bucks every time you need shampoo and conditioner. And I was thinking, as a person with really long hair, like my hair is long, it looks funny because it was in a braid for the last few days, but only half of it was. So anyway, I'm trying to kind of conceal how weird my hair looks in this hair video. Seems a little bit weird, but anyway, it seems strange to spend so much money on such a small bottle, but it truly did last me a really, really long time. Honestly, the only thing that I wish is the bottles were bigger for the same price, but it is customized for your hair and it smells freaking amazing. And it lasted me a really long time. So what I would do to regulate how much I was using, because before, honestly, before this, I did not even think about how much shampoo and conditioner I was using, and I was probably wasting a lot. So I would do 6 pumps of shampoo and 7 pumps of conditioner, and they're running out around the same time. There's definitely more shampoo than conditioner. There's probably like this much shampoo left and this much conditioner left, so I kind of had to open it and like get it on my hand this last time, but definitely have at least like 2 more washes in here and probably like 4 or 5 more washes in here. I did get a new scent, and I kind of changed up my formula because when I went to rebuy it, it asked me how the formula was and like what I would change, and yeah, I just updated it pretty much. So it was pretty cool. I don't love the smell. It smells much less strong and like perfumey than that one. Like this scent was like really strong, but it's not bad. It has like a gardenia. I think I got the gardenia scent. I thought it was really cool. So I did become a subscriber of Prose. It's a great product and I'm really excited to continue using it. The only thing is it just stinks that you can't try out the smells, you know? It smells good. Yeah, it smells good. I wish that I could try out the smells prior to buying it, but honestly, it's not so bad, and it did last me a really long time. So I wish that I was able to track how long the big bottles would last me, but I definitely feel like I went out to get shampoo and conditioner more often than I did even with this little bottle. The little bottle is really, I feel like it's more concentrated. I don't know, it's really powerful. So anyway, that is my review on Prose, and that is my video on my hair. If you have any additional questions about my hair, because it is quite long, and I know that there's a lot of people out there who want to grow their hair out and things like that, so I hope that this video was helpful for you. I'm happy to make more hair videos, but I don't do a ton. I don't do a ton with my hair. I have a clip in it today, and sometimes I put a braid in it, but I would be happy to share like my hairstyles that I do sometimes when I do want to do my hair, or like get it out of my face, because when you have long hair, it gets in the way and it's really annoying, especially when it's hot outside. So I would be happy to do a video kind of sharing with you some of my go-to long hair hairstyles. I haven't seen like a ton being put on YouTube recently, so maybe that would be helpful for more people than just us. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this project video. It was probably weird seeing me in my old house and then now here, but we made it, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!